Hey everyone, this is a video tutorial for how to build the Sphere Matrix V2. Now the first thing you're going to need is this shape, which I called the Katamari. It's really just a lumpy sphere. And I've done a tutorial for this already, so I'll post a link and you can go watch it and see how to build it. One quick note though, when I did that tutorial I mentioned that you can put this down with either polarity. One will let you remove it with a card if you're careful. One will attach down pretty much permanently. For this shape, it has to be the polarity where it will attach down permanently. And if you try both polarities, you'll know which one is which. It's pretty obvious. So anyways, so you build that. Then you also need 50 of these, which are the little balls that get called C60 spheres, although technically they're not actually a C60 structure. And you need 50 of them. And polarity-wise, what you need to make sure of is that when you see one of the little pentagon rings that are all over the surface, and then you see the, let's see if I can pick this up, the pentagon rings on the sides of these hemispheres, those two should mesh together. They shouldn't stack, they should mesh. And that should be the polarity for all 50 of these. And if you don't know how to build those spheres, I will show you really quick. It's pretty easy. You just need 12 pentagons, and you take them and you cut them up. Okay, and the way you build them is you take 2 pentagons, attach together, and take a third one, and then you just continue and that is how you build these spheres. And by the way, if 2 spheres are the same polarity, then when you put the 2 pentagons together, they will stack. They'll only mesh if they're the opposite polarity. So that's how you can check and see what the polarity of them all is. Now see, you're also going to need 11 of these, which are just these, but with 1 pentagon left out. So they have a bigger hole here. And these are the opposite polarity of these. So they would mesh together. And you need 11 of them. I have them sitting here off screen because they take up too much room. You're also going to need a bunch of pentagon tubes and more pentagon tubes and then some hexagon tubes too. And I will show you what to do with those in a minute. And then lastly, you need, this is 3 stacked rings of 10 magnets per ring. And you just need 1 of these. So, what you do to start out is you are going to make 30 of these balls into one kind of subunit, and you're going to make 20 of them into another kind of subunit. So, for the 30 balls, I will show you what to do. You take some of your stacked pentagon rings and you get stacks of 3 rings. And you need 2 per subunit, so this will make 2 subunits here. And you take one and you attach these down so they mesh in, and then you do one on a pentagon immediately next to it. So you end up with this. And you need 30 of these. And let's go ahead and make the other one to get it out of the way here real quick. Okay, and then the other 20, this is how you make them. You take a stack of 2 hexagon rings and you locate a triangle on the surface of this sphere. You can see there's a triangle of 3 magnets there. And it can be any triangle, they're all over. And you put this down on top of them. Just like that. And then you can push down until it clicks, and it'll kind of settle in on top of the sphere. And then you take 3 pentagons and you add them to this pentagon here, and then this one and this one equilaterally all the way around. So it will look like that. And again, you need 30 of these and 20 of these. And I don't have enough room on the table to build them all at once, but I'm going to go ahead and build a bunch of them. Okay, that should be enough for now. So what you want to do is take these subunits, the ones with the 3 single pentagons and the 2 stacked hexagons, and these are going to go down so that this hexagon here will mesh in with this spot here where 3 hex rings come together, exactly in the middle of these 3 hemispheres. And you want the pentagon rings to point towards the hemispheres, because it'll go down this way or this way. You want it to go down that way. So, just like that. And that's how those go on. And, wait, no. I was wrong. You want it to point to between the spheres. My mistake. So, you do want it to go this way. So that's how you do those. And then for these, what you do is you attach these struts to the pentagons on the sides of the hemispheres. Just like that. And when you put them on, this will stack to one of the pentagons on this sphere. Just like that. So that's how that works. Now I'm going to go ahead and complete a whole bunch right around this hemisphere. Okay, and that should be enough. And now this is going to form the bottom of the shape, which is why we're completing it first. So now what you need is this stack of rings of 10. And again, there's 3 rings. And what you're going to do is put this down on top of this, which is also a ring of 10. And you want it to mesh in. So it's backwards. So you want it to mesh in like that, and that'll form a support. And then you can take this whole thing and flip it over onto that. And now you can keep adding more subunits the same way you've been doing. Okay, looks like I'm out of subunits, and I will need to make some more. So, hold on a sec. Okay, that's all the subunits. Now, let's see, where was I? Okay, and now you're at this point and you're mostly done. The last thing that you need to do is take these things from before, and what you can do with them is, you see where you have these rings of 10 all over the shape. You attach the base to one of them, the support in the base on the bottom. So these will just stack on top, just like that. And you can do that to all 11 of these hemispheres. And that's all there is to it. That is how you build the sphere matrix V2. And now I guess I'm going to smash it.